I come to you at 7 o'clock on a Sunday night because what I have to share with you is heavy. It's difficult. It's a video where I give viewer discretion, but yet it's another animal abuse case. It's a big deal because these kinds of cases, the brutality that you're going to see, it is a direct connect to domestics and relational problems, child abuse. When you torture, beat, starve an animal to death, that spills over into how you're going to treat people. And when is enough is enough? And that's why I'm coming to you right now to shock the conscience, to say that if you cannot take care of your animal, call 911, call this office, and we will find somebody to do it for you. There are so many people out there I'm going to recognize and talk about in a second, but before I do that, here's that video. Again, viewer discretion advised. I'll tell you what happened as soon as you watch this. This is a dog who's starving to death, dehydrated, and within hours of death. This surveillance video is sent to us as part of the evidence of the case. And within a few hours of this video being taken, the dog would be dead. We got this on the 23rd of April. Somebody who saw this and reported it, a brave, courageous soul. And then our detective, Bennett, went out there, and it's in with Operation Arrowhead District, and they saw the dog. We were able to recover that dog, and while we were there, this is what the dog looked like in the back of the yard, emaciated, ribs and bones. You've heard the story before. Dog in weeks. No water. There was another dog on scene that we were able to rescue, and that dog is recovering at animal control. But here's the problem. It doesn't take a day or two. An animal can starve to death between 3 to 5 days, but when a dog has ribs and hips showing, this is a long-term abuse. And this is the person who's responsible for it. Right there. A 30-year-old Candace Denson, who's arrested on a 4-count warrant because of David Layton in the prosecutor's office. 2 felonies. Number 1, 2 counts of killing and torturing an animal. Count 3, abandoning cruelty to animal. Count 4, abandoning cruelty to an animal. 4-count warrant. Here's the problem. Even with all that, the system is not built for heavy penalties on people to even do that. I'm trying to change that. But when you have cases like this, I know there's other dogs and companion animals out there, not just dogs, cats and other companion animals, horses, others that you may see are not being cared for. Please just call 911, because this dog had to be euthanized shortly after we picked it up. It was already failing. When a dog starves or is dehydrated, they have a total system failure, an organ failure, and eventually they stop breathing. But it's so painful. I can't even imagine what these animals are going through. So they need advocates. If you're an advocate, animal control, humane society, somebody who stands up and says, I want to protect these animals, thank you. The one who gave us the video, advocate. Then there's volunteers who go places that most people don't go, at times that they don't see that others can go, and places that they don't go, and they go in the middle of the night, and they go when it's cold out. These volunteers that clean up shelters, I mean, if it wasn't for you, none of this would work. So thank you, volunteers. But when it comes to the offender, I just want you to know that we will never stop pursuing those that abuse, torture, and kill animals. And it's not just here in Genesee County. I need you, wherever you're watching this, to do the same thing in your community. Because that direct connect, we see that if you're not advocating for these kinds of these victims that the system treats as property, not even living property, again, point I'm trying to fix, then who is? It can't be just the advocates and the volunteers. It's got to be all of us. So again, a short message on a Sunday night. Do your part. Keep your eyes and ears open. Call 911. If you're in Genesee County, call 257-3422. Just say, I can't take care of my animals anymore. I can't feed them. I don't have time. I have this going on. We'll send somebody. I'll send a marked car if I have to. We do it all the time, but we cannot do nothing. That's not an option. Thank you again to the advocates, the volunteers, and to the people that are doing this. We're going to continue to pursue, wherever you are, to protect the animals that can't protect themselves. Be safe. Talk to you soon.